Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Princess, if you didn't already know, and you are now in the Princess lifestyle. So if my voice sounds a little weird, I apologize. Somehow, some way, I have gotten a winter cold. I don't know what happened in the last 24 hours to me, but they got me. Okay, they got me. So I'm just doing another holiday look. I'm using my Mercier primer, and this is their hydrating primer. This is actually the first time I ever used it, first time I ever tried it, and I really like it. This is a good primer for the holidays. It is, I definitely needed it for my skin because my skin is doing all the things right now. Now, the breakouts are sort of stopping, and I'm working on getting rid of scarring, but it's still a difficult situation, and now my skin is dry. So Instagram chose my holiday look. All of you guys on my Instagram voted, and for foundation, you had the choice between ColourPop's new Pretty Fresh collection foundation, not foundation, it's a tinted moisturizer, and the other option was Pat McGrath, and overwhelmingly you guys chose Pat McGrath. You guys were not playing, and you guys even said, Princess, now you know you want to use that Pat McGrath again. So I did repurchase it, and I have no regrets. I feel like maybe it just wasn't a summer foundation for me. Maybe I was having a bad day. Well, no, because the foundation still is what it is. I just, I have a better appreciation for it, I guess. Look, child, I like it now. And that's that on that. But I did use 3 pumps. I did use 3 pumps of foundation and then took the excess down my neck. So it is, this, I don't consider this like the coverage of a tinted moisturizer, because I actually tried that ColourPop joint that I was just showing in the video. You guys will see that in the next video, but I don't know about that. Anyway, that Pat McGrath is on 10, okay, honey? So we had a choice between a drugstore situation for concealer and Fenty Beauty, but we're gonna come back to that after we choose eyeshadow. So this is ColourPop's Bare Necessities palette, and these are my 2 Pat McGrath BLITZ quads. They are beyond sensational. And you guys, of course, because you guys are just as expensive as I am, you chose Pat McGrath, okay? So what I'm gonna do now is prime my lids, and I'm using my Anastasia primer, and I really like this primer. I actually wish that I was able to pick it up in the larger size, but this little size that I have is actually working very well because you don't need much of it. So I'm starting off with my, my Bare Necessities palette from ColourPop, and I'm just taking the 2 darkest brown shades. Well, not necessarily darkest, but I'm just trying to get a good transition shade going. And I am just building up my crease. Now this Bare Necessities palette, I feel as though it's just not pigmented enough for me, because I really had to go all the way in with those browns to get them to show up. And I'm using a white base, so it shouldn't be a problem. But that palette is not very pigmented to me. To me, okay? It's not very pigmented to Princess. So, that's why I'm shaking my head, because I'm like, how much am I about to have to build right now? Like, are we gonna keep this going for how long? Can I rest? Can my wrist rest? Can I get a break? Yes or no? Clearly it's a no. So yeah, I'm taking that black, quote unquote black that they have. That black is very non-black, and that would be a negative if you're looking for a super black, but that wasn't the case for me. I was looking for just a cool toned dark shadow to use on the outer corners of my eye to create a winged out shape. So for me, this black worked and I loved it, and I loved how it worked because it wasn't that black. But in the grand scheme of things, that is very problematic that it's not that black, because, you know, that's what you expect from a black shadow. So this is what I got. I am using that black shadow to create a winged out shape to my eye. That is what I prefer. I love to bring the shape of my eye to the forefront. And now we can use our Pat McGrath Iconic Illumination palette. This palette is just, I wish I was able to get all three, but the third one sold out, unfortunately, but I'm keeping my eyes peeled for it. Literally like barely one swipe of the finger gets so much color onto your finger, and it's so pigmented. I don't know. These are my first Pat McGrath palettes. Can you believe it? I don't have any of the Mothership palettes, even though I'm waiting for that Mothership. I think it's Mothership 6 or Mothership 7, whichever the newest one is that she's on. I'm waiting for it to come back in stock because I need that. Yeah, so the palettes are beautiful. And now I'm using my Huda Beauty liner, the Life liner, and I have been using this, not ever since I got it. I've been using it for like probably a month straight. This is my only eyeliner. This is the best liquid liner I have ever used in my life. Like ever. This is the best liquid liner, and it stays black, and honey, it stays on your lid if you don't get it off properly. Okay, so you guys chose the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. I'm using the shade 400 here, which I ended up not really liking. And it was crazy because I usually use 400. Oh, you know what it is? I ended up not totally liking it because while I was filming this tutorial, you see I'm not filming it in my usual quote unquote studio space. I'm filming it in another area of my home where my Christmas tree is, because I wanted you guys to be able to see my Christmas tree. So honestly, I was too lazy to go and get something to cream contour. So I decided to powder contour, even though I was doing, you know, a liquid highlight and everything. So that's why I was a little annoyed by the coloring of the concealer. And I never am. I always love it. But that's because I'm doing a full cream contour situation and not just my under eyes. So make sure you're not like me. Don't be lazy, okay? So I brought out an oldie but goodie, my Lancome Dual Finish Powder. I forgot how amazing these powders are. These powders are so buttery and so velvety. They are perfect for your under eye. I really, really, really love them, and I'm so glad that I don't even know how I found these. Like, these were at the bottom of my drawer. I thought I gave them away, but clearly not. I mean, threw them away, but clearly not. So I whipped that bad boy out and I was like, let me use this on my under eye. And look at how smooth my under eye is. It's just like a buffed out situational situation. And I'm really, really thoroughly enjoying what I'm giving right now. You feel me? You feel me? So yeah, that's all I'm doing. I am just setting everywhere that was highlighted. Do you guys mind if I get some tea? If you hear any clanking, that's my straw against my cup, because I am feeling away. I don't know what happened. Like, I feel like I'm exhausted. I wanted to film again today, but I don't even know if I can. My head feels like somebody is just punching it. Just repeatedly punching it, and I don't understand. I'm drinking some peppermint tea right now. But you guys, I'm feeling I'm feeling terrible. You feel me? Real terrible. You see how dull that black is? I'm using that same black shadow that I used on the outer corner. It's so... it's so non-black that I'm able to just go straight in with it on my under eye, as if it was brown or something. That is significant. ColourPop has far, far, far better palettes than this, in my opinion. I love the concept though, but the lack of pigmentation, I don't play those kind of games. So ColourPop, baby, I love you guys, but get it together. Have you guys seen me use this blush before? I really can't remember if you have or have not, but this is Juvia's Place Afrique blush, and the shade is Bella. I love this blush. I feel like it is a do the most pretty in pink type of situational blush, and I absolutely love it. And this is ColourPop's Pixie Dust, Pixie Fluff, Pixie Puff. I don't know what it's called, but it's ColourPop's highlighter. And I really love the way this highlighter looks. I feel like it's perfect for the holidays. My only, My only qualm about this highlighter is that when you slide the packaging, when you hold up the package, and that's what I was trying to show you guys, but my lights were too bright. When you hold up the packaging, you can see that they didn't fill the thing up, and they didn't even fill it up halfway. It's about a little less than a quarter of the way full. And if you're charging what you're charging, and I don't think they're charging too much, but the fact of the matter is, if you're charging anything at all, you need to give somebody a full product. Now with this, I'm sure they can't fill it up all the way, because if they did, it would spill everywhere. But for you to be charging full price and then you're only filling it up a quarter of the way, you damn wrong for that. I got this in PR, I didn't pay for it. So I don't feel too damaged by it, but I don't think that's right. Other than that, this ColourPop lipstick, oops, sorry about that. This ColourPop lipstick, as far as I know, this is like a nudes collection that they came out with, a range of nudes. I think there are like 8 of them. The lipsticks are amazing. That one that I was just using, I don't know what it was called, Good to Good or Bloom to Bloom. Oh my gosh. It's such a gorgeous nude. It does exactly what you want it to do. Like, look at my lips. I love that nude. So here I am with the almost finished look. At this point, I hadn't realized that I forgot to do my brows. I didn't notice that just yet, but I will notice it eventually. There we go. And now I'm doing my brows, and I use my MAC brow styler in Stud, and this is actually the last time I used it, because I have a new brow product that I really have to put you guys onto. And hopefully I'll be able to do that in the next video. You guys can let me know if you want a brow tutorial. Let me know if you want that. That would be a super quick video, and it would really be just me putting you guys on to a new brow product that I stumbled upon, but that is so lit. Like, lit. You feel me? So I might go ahead and do that for you guys. Just let me know in the comments. So I'm cleaning up my brows here with my Juvia's Place number 11 concealer. Super bright. It's what I had on hand, okay? Or was that my L'Oreal concealer? It might have been my L'Oreal concealer, but either way, cleaning these bad boys up because they need to be cleaned, okay? Let's clean them up. There we go. Okay, now the look is finished. And I just went crazy with blush, but do I care? Absolutely not, because I just love the look. This is holiday princess realness. Instagram, you chose my holiday look, and this is what we came up with, okay? I love it. I love it, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.